DeRo, break down the two first basemen and what you see from both of those guys and what your expectations are for the fall class.
Yeah, Roflo, I asked Eric Nays, researcher to the Stars. Again, he does an amazing job on all this stuff. He's going to bring a Verlander breakdown and how Phillies are going to attack him and if this is a good or bad matchup. We're going to do that on Friday. So we're trying to come up with some original ideas throughout the course of this week with no games. Two great first basemen that attack it completely different. So it's like, what do you need for your lineup, or what does your organization ask you to be, or what type of profile do you fit, okay? I wanted to go in because I'll take them both on my team, but they definitely do things a lot differently at the plate. Let's get into it, right? They both showed up 2016, 2017. And let's first start with Yuli Gurriel, because he was coming over from Cuba after playing 15 seasons over there. You know his numbers over there? 337 lifetime batting average and OPS north of 1,000. So he walked on the stage in the postseason, and there he is in 2016, his rookie year, coming up at 32 years old, and he was unfazed, ready to rake. Rhys Hoskins, by the way, one of Philly's top prospects, 2016 in the minor leagues, 38 bombs, 116 RBIs. Backed it up in 2017 with 29 and 91 in the minors. They call him up. He gets 170 ABs late in the season and hits 18 home runs. He was like the toast of Philly, okay? So I wanted to dive in on what they do well and how maybe each team's going to attack them. Let's dive in. Let's start with Yuli Gurriel, right? Because he's had a monster postseason. Didn't have particularly the greatest season for himself in the regular season. But postseason-wise, he has been an absolute beast. Okay, first off, let's bring up the first board. Can we, Ron? Because I want to talk about this. Stats since 2019 with MLB ranks. Minimum 1,200 plate appearances. What does Yuli Gurriel do well? And how is that kind of the yin and yang with Rhys Hoskins? Does not punch out, okay? 11.5% of the time, ranks 5th in all of MLB. Look at his contact percentage. You know he's putting a ball in play. Second and third, less than 2 outs, good chance he's getting a run in. Run that back for me, that B-roll of that knock against the Yankees. I mean, you want to talk about perfection, to tie the ball game up late in the game, and then Bregman would come up and eventually win the game right there. That bullet through the right side, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Pause it. Bring up the opposite field hits since 2018. Take a look at this. You think the Yankees missed DJ LeMahieu in their lineup? I mean, I think he would have changed their complexion potentially of the entire series. But you got DJ LeMahieu, 717 hits to the opposite field. Freddie Freeman, but there he is, Yuli Gurriel. So he fits a profile of, I'm not going to punch out, I'm going to play contact, I'm going to shoot the ball the other way. Oops, if I get hot, I can bridge it, and I've been in big moments before. Let's go through some of his big moments in the postseason real quick. Because you take you back to 2017, the guy absolutely mashed. Game 5, sitting in the trailer outside Minute Maid, it shook when he tied the game against Clayton Kershaw right there. Let me take you back last year, 2021 ALCS. Dominant performance again from Yuli Gurriel. He hit 455, pause that. 455 with a homer and an OPS north of 1,100. So the guy won't be phased and he won't punch out. We got that. Okay. Rhys Hoskins is the complete opposite of that. He's not afraid to punch out, but he's got a great eye, and he is looking to get on something and pull it for power. And that's what he did. Didn't hit particularly great in the postseason, but when he did, it changed the scoreboard time and time again. Big moments, Clevenger, they give up a 4 spot. No, I'm getting 2 right back in the bottom of the first with a 2-run bomb. Let's get the fans back in this. Looking to get the head out, not necessarily sitting on one pitch. This is a 3-0 count. 3-0. Sitting on a spinner from Yu Darvish in that spot to get the Phillies going right there. Pause this real quick, and I'm going to run that about 15 times because he got to have an amazing moment. Bring up the fly ball line drive percentage. Take a look at this. Highest pull fly ball line drive percentage in the entire game since 2017. Jose Ramirez, we've done a million skyboxes on him. He's basically got his foot on this right line, like daring you to come inside so he can shoot it. Nolan Arenado, we talked about him. All his homers are pull side. And Rhys Hoskins, I am going to get on something, heater or slider, whatever it may be. I'm going to get the head out and I'm going to try and pull it in the air for power. Let's get back in. Because this moment, Game 3, 1-1 in the series, Spencer Strider, who no one touched the entire season, coming back off injury, tries to sneak a first pitch heater, and Rhys Hoskins got Citizens Bank on fire. So their lineup's scary, it's deep, they're playing in 2 great ballparks to hit in, and he could take you bridge as easy as the next guy. But he's got a great eye. Chase percentage less than 21%, and he barrels you up consistently since 2017. Juan Soto, Mike Trout's on every list we ever do. It's crazy when I have Nays kind of dive in on this stuff. Mike Trout is on every one. Max Muncy, who's we know has an amazing eye and can take you deep, but there's Rhys Hoskins. So 2 guys that kind of fit what their organization's asking for them. Both are going to impact one or two of these games on a nightly basis. So kind of interesting what you want, what your team needs. Do you need a 3-run bomb? Do you need contact the other way?
I love that Rhys is on that list. I don't know if I would have guessed that.
Yeah, that's
and Brandon
a good point.
Belt, too. Wow.
Good point. Good stuff, DeRo.